Alright, continuing the final stage here. I'm getting a little nervous about time, because normally the vast majority... Oh, cool. All the better. Oh, that's the last challenge! Jeez. Okay, well... Nice to get a time bonus. But yeah, most of our time bonus usually comes from Radiance, and, well, today, we got all of them already. We actually just got all the challenges, too, and those also give us time bonuses. So we've got a bunch of style... Really got, we only got like half the stage left to do or something. Only run transform. A lot of landmarks, oh my god. Okay, that's another 30 seconds, thanks. I wonder if you can stick back onto the wall after you drop off of it with a B button. Alright, here's a time bonus at least. Nothing on the other side there, doesn't look like. What am I doing? Well, oh, that's mean, because now I don't have anything to paint with. Oh, that could be a problem, actually. No, that could be a real problem, actually. Oh. I think you gotta have to do this entire section without falling into the water if you want to paint everything. Ugh, I wasn't thinking about that. Okay. Alright. Well, if we want to, be efficient here. If you want to paint everything, we gotta be fast. So is this a different side jump? Where's this one take us? This one takes us up here. Wait. No, that's not where we need to go. Alright. Don't have a lot of time to waste here, actually, so it's a problem. Okay. Camera, don't do that. Okay. This is actually gonna be a problem for painting everything, isn't it? Oh, there was another one right there. Ah. It's half of it. It's not a lot. Still got a lot of stuff to paint here. Ah, shoot. Yeah, at least we do have actual paint here to work with. That'll be a big problem if not. Okay. I think that's all of these ones. There you go. Here we are. 3 more minutes. Very good. Well, we got all that stuff because, it seems like a point of no return, which concerns me. Well, remember saying the stage might pose a problem. I think you can see the arrows on the right side of the screen there. From me. Yeah, cool, but... did I 100% everything before now? Interesting, I could have, if I knew this was going to happen, I could have apparently used the, I'm not still wonder what happens if you just fall here. Presumably you lose a life, I guess? Oh, these guys just keep respawning though. Yeah, the unmarked point of no return is a bit mean for a game where 100%ing things kind of matters, like 100% collection and completion and whatnot, so we'll see what happens here. Hopefully I just got everything and we're all good. Also, why do I really care about painting the entirety of this guy's ship anyways? Seems a little gratuitous. It's not part of the town. Also, guys, why would you give me these elite enemies and then just have them all... Ooh, I think it's colorful. But then only give me the one color that they're weak to anyways. Costs a lot of money doing that, but... Not ink, paint, but whatever. Platforms here. Yeah, attacking these guys doesn't seem worth anything. Can I paint the top of this? Apparently not. It's weird. Okay. Why is everything specifically yellow? I don't know why this is the one color I get. Anyways. Some slightly scary platforming, purely because I don't actually know what the consequences of falling are, even though they're probably pretty small. Like, losing one life probably is what it is if I had to guess. Which is something. Because you only got so many of those, and you don't get more very often. Game, let me out. Stop getting stuck. Is that the asylum? I need more enemies here that I can feed. It's just to get time bonuses from them. Oh, thanks. It just happened to be the one color that I actually was. Plus these are placed in a really annoying way because I have to have multiple angles. How do I get this other one? Hold on. Just need to jump back? Yeah. Cool if I get targeted there, but it doesn't mean much if they don't shoot me. Anyways. All around. More styles. We can be brown. This is an okay place to be brown. The weird thing about brown is it's the one color where you are, you know, a color, but at the same time, you can become any other color immediately. Which is kind of an interesting state to be in. Yeah, I feared there'd be a bunch of these on this ship, just because we saw a whole bunch of those in the progress screen. We're gonna get a bunch more time when we open the gate, so that should also give us a little bit of relief on the time pressure. Even so. Shoot. Hey! I can clearly go up there. Okay. I can't let myself lose too much time to this. It's just the game really seems to give the impression I can go up that way. Okay, well, seems to only be points, so not that big of a deal. Can I paint these? No. Okay. Oh, this is really close. Turrets are pretty okay. Those are another thing that, I'm gonna let that timer. I'm gonna restart that timer real quick. Turrets, if they fire a bunch like that, actually are kind of threatening. I do like that. Jeez. 30 seconds, still not a whole lot there. I don't have enough paint for you. Oh! A little tough to get the Blob to go where you need sometimes. Okay. Paint all of these and keep moving. Also, is there a yellow over here? There we go. I don't really need those points, but I guess they're there and it feels good to take them. I see a big red over here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that real quick. Because we are a little short on paint. Is that more stuff I didn't paint over there? This is feeling like it's gonna be a bit tough. Wait, why are these not painted? Hold on, wasn't I here? What's going on? Oh, because they got shot. Oh, that's bad. That's a little rough. Okay. Alright. Now... I just need yellow at this point. Okay. Actually, for the first time in this game, I'm kind of stressed. Just because of the time issue, not anything else. So that, and also the game... And also my nunchuck not working. And also, the game... Oh, no! That's not where you need to be! Also the game being a little, unkind about letting me know when I'm going to pass the point of no return, apparently. Which means I may have missed stuff in the stage. Which means I might have to just do the stage again to 100% it, which would be awful. Because it's a big time investment, 100% the stage in this game. Like, running through a level quickly in this game does not take forever, but doing everything on a level absolutely does. Or at least painting everything. You don't necessarily have to do everything else at the same time, but still. Keep missing little things like this. Okay. Whoa! Is there a fan of some sort here? What happened there? So much stuff to paint, and the game's not giving me any time bonuses for any of it. That was great. They're just landing right on the guy. Do I have any water like anywhere here? Yeah. Big waste of time, that. Okay. Yeah, this is not looking so great, honestly. Okay, that gives me a tiny amount of time. I'll get a bit more when I open up this gate here, thankfully. Somehow, it's one of those things where part of it gets painted solid white, which is really strange. It's not really a color you can make things. Okay. The goal's not the problem. No more missions to get time bonuses from, no more gradients to get time bonuses from. We're gonna have to be pretty serious about this. And if we don't get 100% because we missed something, well, what is there to be done about it at this point? Ah, shoot. You look at time bonuses. Hey, for attacking enemies. That's still good to do. Oh my god, this is so much stuff to do! Give me time bonuses for doing that or something. There's so much level left! Oh, this is horrifying. How are you guys communicating with me? Please stop showing me so much more stuff to do. I can't do it. Like, there's a lot of stuff left to do still. Wait. Ah, no, you! Where are you there? This thing spawned right under me. Okay, well, I probably didn't gain time by doing this. Am I too big to touch that one? I am, I think. It's actually really annoying. I don't know if you have to paint those. Oh! Sometimes there are things like over here that the game really doesn't want me to touch. The game just seems to be flying away. A lot more stuff to paint. Okay, back up. Not that much smaller, but can I fit there now? Yes, I can fit. What color do I need here? Green. Okay. Think we got everything over here? Have that. I need more color than this. Oh, interesting. It disables different colors on different sides. Also, these can unpaint the stuff I painted. which is also a major issue. Okay, you need to stay painted. You need to be blue. There's plenty of blue over here. I need to get these guys to stop unpainting things, so let me... Come on. Alright. I need a bit more blue now. You just drop it, you don't even actually lose it, for real, which is kind of weird. If you only have the one left, then sure, I guess that's actually lethal, but it's a little strange, I think, that design. Anyways. I don't need the points there. Points are not a limitation right now. I just need to complete the stage. Yes, I'll grab this right now, but I'm gonna be in a bad spot because enemies around me. Shoot. Is there any... Nope. Alright. I'll reset us real quick. I mean, I was sure asking over and over for something a bit more tough. So here we are. Something that probably got unpainted by enemies right there. Oh man, I didn't paint that. Yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of stuff like that probably, especially with how much I'm rushing here. Little things like that I missed. I suspect that's gonna become a major issue. Pretty much got all this stuff over here. There's some things on the wall below me that I'm not sure how I'm going to get. But I'm gonna try. The other side here. This gives you time. Good. A lot of time. Very good. They make it worth your while coming back here. That's the last landmark. Okay. Oh, interesting. I need to go back up there. Oh, what in the world? That's not good. But I need to go up there. What? But there's stuff up there I need. What? Hold on. How am I supposed to... I don't have time to figure this out right now, but there was stuff up there. Of course, I didn't have a way of knowing that all of a sudden the path I took is just gonna be gone. Okay, that does just go away, I figured. I was just using stuff below, which is funny. Also, other stuff I just didn't paint. Yeah, good luck to me, actually, getting everything in this stage. This seems implausible for various reasons. But so is there not a way for me to go back to that engine now? What the? Why? Why would you do that? There's stuff over there I need. Do I just not get to, did I just have to be psychic and know that there was stuff I can miss there? There's some... It's weird this game seems to be for just one stage saying, oh, whoops, actually you need to know what you're doing ahead of time now. Just this one time. Like, as far as I can tell, you can't go back there now. I don't remember if there was stuff that I need to paint there. I at least saw the enemies that I should have dealt with. I don't remember if I saw any styles there. I didn't have a very good close look at it. There was definitely some missable stuff back there, like things you could paint. Maybe that you didn't have to drop off the jump for. Maybe that you did. I don't know. Off the Z jump, I mean. Pipes above the void. Those are not too big of a deal. There's another pipe on this side, right? Yeah, right there. Okay. Styles. I don't know if I'm gonna have all these. This might be a stage where it's better not to try to do absolutely everything in one run through. Not that I had any way of knowing that. But I didn't realize you were there. But even so... Just painting everything in isolation seems like a massive challenge here. In a way that it never was, which, cool for being a final stage. The only thing I'm really objecting to is just the fact that I'm not seeing how I was supposed to know certain things, like the point of no return. There can be multiple points of no return is really what's happened at this point. There was just a smaller one too with the engine sabotage. Those dark black holes really don't look like something you'd be able to paint. Which is why I missed a few, and I don't know if I got all of them again afterwards. Getting stuck. Getting stuck on things. Blob, for the love of God. Stop getting stuck on things. These aren't even that aggressive, like, they kind of don't really do much when I'm around them, it feels like. Okay. I don't know if there's more stuff over here I'm missing or not. There is a radar for this stuff, I guess. It seems to be always active in this. At least on the ship. I don't know if it was active anywhere else. Nope. Okay, I just kind of colored those. Okay, and also the game can do that to me. That was interesting to witness. A pole that I have not painted. Was this the very beginning of the stage? Cool. Thanks. I definitely anticipated that. Excuse me a second. Oh, I'm back here now. Awesome. That's definitely what I wanted and expected. It'll take less time the second time around, I guess, but... And there was a thing that I missed, so I kinda had to, I guess, assuming there weren't other things I missed, which I probably did. As this is the one stage that doesn't forgive those kinds of mistakes. So I don't know how in the world I'm supposed to grab that. Oh, okay, I was supposed to get that from the other side. Well, that's what I did. See how dying in different ways makes you respawn differently. Like, I'm losing a lot of time that I could get by if I actually just got inked and died that way. Because then I respawn to get into this area. That is at the last gate, so I respawn right over here. So actually, I'm very short on time now, having had to run back around here. That was a lot of time I lost. I don't know how much more there is to do up here. Also, sorry for the episode going for a long time, or maybe not. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know how close we are to the end of the stage. We'll get a time bonus at the end of this, I guess. So we'll brown up. Right up there. Quite likely things I missed here, but like, not a lot to be sure about, unfortunately. Kind of made to rush here. Also, there's still a time limit. Time limit for what? I'm not entirely sure. I guess that's reaching a black hole or whatever. But actually, we should be playing special dramatic music for this cutscene. So it's a final stage and a boss fight. Okay. Ah, come on. The one time these guys actually hit me. Is there water somewhere? Yes. I'll say the music's nice and intense. This is nice. I also like that the music keeps up its energy. That's the thing that always bugged me a lot. And keeping up the intensity, in spite of, you know, setbacks, is really good. Nice intuitive boss fight mechanics, very good. It's really obvious what I was supposed to do there. I like that. Now it's gonna get harder, okay. Just run around, dodge enemies and so on. And these spikes. And get the time bonus if you can. And don't have your nunchuck get stuck. I don't need help, thank you. That's a lot of help in there. It doesn't tell you how many more you have left of each color. So, a little one. Okay, it disappears in that situation at least. There is water like everywhere. It feels almost a little silly. Just need to build up some paint there. I'm still gonna need a bit more to attack after this. Oops. We're okay. Not like that we aren't. Targeting the wrong thing. Dropped right into that. Did not manage to dodge that the way I meant to. Okay. Yeah, if not for the completion-wise, like, trying to be a completionist on this last stage feels absolutely awful. But I'll say in a lot of other respects, I like this stage a whole heck of a lot, actually. It's giving me a lot of what I wanted all along. Complicated feelings. I do like how I'm still a bit short on time for this last stage. And give me some color. I don't care what it is. Yeah, I'm really enjoying having to jump around these platforms a little bit more carefully, too. Not you. Oh, that's into a wall. Okay, nunchuck, stop doing that, please. And just let me run straight into a wall. Oh. Trying to carefully platform across these, amidst the enemies and the, Come on. Trying to carefully platform across these amidst of all the enemies and so on. It's actually pretty thrilling. I plan on going for green at this point, but whatever, sure, I'll take it. Come on, there you go. Ow. Okay. I just need to grab whatever at this point, pretty much. Just gotta keep your paint up. Yeah, I had to... It's a lot of things to do at once. They're trying to dodge projectiles and enemies, and also jump over spikes, and also keep your paint up, and also keep in mind where the water is. And make sure you have enough paint for when this guy actually gets made vulnerable, but also having to be careful about what paint combinations you have active right now, specifically because of how colors mix, and also, come on. Oh, we got brown in the mix now, okay. And also having to try to be quick because there's still a time limit here. Come on, where? There we go. It's brown. The orange looks a little brown. The orange and brown look a little too close to each other sometimes in this game, in my opinion. I don't like how that thing immediately drops out from under you when you land on the last platform of a particular color. Where are all the enemies going, by the way? Are they getting shot or something? Can't quite tell. Now you need brown. I don't have enough brown this time, unfortunately. Oh, he just needs anything. Well, whatever. In fact, does it matter what color you use on him? Maybe it doesn't. Oh, it's the one transform engine. Funny. Let's look at a timer. It is not... I probably can't leave this area. I mean, I can. Nope. Doesn't say there's anything I haven't painted yet. Although that thing on the left right there is something I haven't painted yet. Yeah, 100% this stage looks awful. This stage alone is making me wonder, oh shoot, do I actually want 100% this game or not? Because I've been very happy 100% everything else, also loud. It's a borderline comically abrupt ending. Oh, are the credits gonna be full volume too? Oh boy. Hold on. Hopefully this is a more appropriate volume. I like to turn it down a little bit more. Sorry if the music's like really quiet. I just need to make sure that like it's still really loud for me. I want to make sure you can hear me over it. But yeah, that last level is kind of. We actually still have 2 small levels to do after that, by the way. But that last level is a little. 100%ing that seems awful. So you have to make sure that before you get on the ship, you have everything colored. You need to make sure that you know that everything's colored. I don't know if the game will tell you if you've done that. And then you need to make sure you've colored everything else before you head up to fight the final boss. Ugh. I guess it's doable. It's just gonna take a long... With how long the stages are, too, that's a big investment for each attempt. Ugh. But, I might try to do it. We'll see. I probably... Well... I might do the... So I'll only have 2 episodes for this week, is what I'll do. Because this one's crazy long. The usual tradition of the last episode of... or at least the last episode of the main story of the game being a longer one. It works out. But, I will do the last 2 extra stages after that too, I think. This same episode. And then I'll just stop for the week. And then I'll come back next week and I'll make up my mind on whether I want to... I don't really want to spend a whole bunch of time on this off-camera trying to 100% the last stage, but playing that last stage again 100% again would also be kind of redundant, I feel like, from the viewing experience standpoint. I don't know. I'd like to go back and play through the other stages quickly again, because playing the game quickly was fun. But anyhow, now is the usual time where I give my thoughts on the game, I guess. I enjoyed this. I've already said a lot what I think about the game, honestly, where it feels like 100% the game is not really the game that it was designed to be. It feels like, not a lot of voice actors, it feels like the really fun way to play this game is playing through the stages quickly. The one exception was that I actually felt serious time pressure and so on, and like, there were some somewhat credible threats to my well-being in the final stage. That was nice. I was still never in danger of actually like losing all my lives or whatever, but it was something. I just got hit a good number of times, lost a few lives. I'll say that I'm content with that. Still really sad, still really disappointed they never brought the bikers back. Legitimately my favorite enemy in the game. Oh well. Second favorite is the turrets. Kind of sort of wish the turrets can unpaint things, even though I guess in a certain sense it makes sense. It's just, it's really easy to not notice something getting unpainted by a turret. Anyways. Yes, so I find this fun. I think the old criticism that I'm pretty sure a lot of people have had for this game about the series being too long is something I still agree with. I also wish sometimes that the side levels were a little bit more demanding from the standpoint that it just all the time just go through on the first attempt and get gold with no problem whatsoever, and then I'm done. The last one, I think I get gold by like over a minute, with over a minute of time left. That seemed ridiculous. Still wish this game gave you a bit more to be challenged by in the terms of the difficulty curve with like the platforming and the enemies was just so strange. Like it ramped up slowly at the beginning of the game, then it leveled out for like the entirety of the game, and then got harder a bit brief in the last level. He has to live so that he can be in the sequel. I don't know if he's in the sequel, but he probably is. I didn't get all the styles, I think one of those styles was in that part that got locked out of. But yeah, that's kind of awful. I need to do the stage again and paint everything again. I do object to that last stage from the standpoint of 100% playthrough. I think it's great in every other respect. But okay, let's do these last ones. Oh, and we're just gonna act like we haven't finished the game yet. It's kind of weird. Awkward, whatever. Oh, this is kind of special. It's the only one with landmarks in it, I think. Okay. Something distinctive. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Put the game volume back. This should be... Hold on. That should be the level it was at before. There we go. I can't see which color I need in which direction. The wall jumping is some of the most satisfying stuff to do in this game, so aside from the fact that the jump height depends on what's around you in an awkward fashion, that was the least rewarding monument I've ever done. You're really not getting much time for this one. And it's extremely small, you just kind of go around. Alright. So that's all I can do on this first shot. So I need to try something a little different to get everything. So I got the blue at first. Okay, I think I can just start by just running and getting the purple. Then go to the blue, probably? Is that the other way? This way? Yep. And you just go around clockwise. Yeah, so it's like almost a tiny bit of a puzzle, I guess. But I do appreciate that at this point the game's just casually incorporating the whole wall jump thing. Whoops, well that'll ruin the whole thing. If you can't pull it off, then there's a problem. What is happening? I mean, I can still grab the necessary colors here, I guess. All of a sudden I can't jump on these walls. It's like he's not sticking to them. Yeah, the wall crawl is probably my favorite maneuver in the game by a large margin. And jumping across walls can be really satisfying to do. It's the one thing, too, I think kind of most closely imitates the movement you see Blob doing in lots of the cutscenes and so on, in the promos. And I don't think that's really coincidental. I think that's really what the... it feels like it's what the developers really imagined moving this Blob being like. And this is a case of them actually having pulled off... having managed like the exact feel that they want it to have. I don't know how it gave me that at the end, but cool. So yeah, I think this game, it's shallow in some respects. I think it's shallow in like characters and narrative, which is perfectly fine to be. It feels a little silly when that shallowness is specifically the theme of like generic rebellion, but oh well. But gameplay wise, I think it's pretty okay. It's just really clunky platforming the whole time, which is made even worse by motion controls. But they didn't go too overboard on motion controls, at least. And again, I think they incentivize you in a lot of ways to 100% the game, and I think that's just not what the most fun way to play the game is. You know, that's what I'm normally incentivized most to do automatically. I think it's just way more fun when you go for completing a stage quickly. Alright, so really the final challenge the game offers us outside of completionist stuff. So does color matter for anything? Presumably not. It's just a race. At least that's what it said on the menu screen. Nice little wind sound effect to give that impression of being kind of high up in the air. Alright, well just grab the paint if you think being bigger is useful. Or don't if not. So all these trap deactivations you really don't need to do. Oh wait, the game's still giving me a whole lot of time. I don't know what a gold time is. Game, for the love of God. The exit is the thing you should focus on first. That's gold. Well, did I need to get a... Would getting a worse time get me a worse medal? I'm not sure. I don't know if I barely got gold or what. Well, there you go. So like I said, I would like to actually properly 100% the game. But, we'll see how that goes. I'll just need to figure out, I'll need to decide what I want to do for that last hall for completion. It might be feasible to do depending on some factors. Especially having gone through the stage before, I'll probably be able to be a little bit less time pressured. Anyways, we finally got the vehicles gallery, the ultimate gallery. See, this one. This is the one that they just, for some reason, didn't want to use again in the game. Container. See, it already had the hold, so you can go through. Oh, maybe because include the final boss. That might be one reason to put it in the last tier. Well, I think we might have gotten some minor spoilers from unlockables before now. I'm not sure. No, not a lot from there. I don't know if this game in any way acknowledges you 100%ing it. It might not. Very simple test. Well, not a lot there. I don't know if this game acknowledges you getting 100 in any way. It might not. But yeah, this last one's rough. Ugh, I don't know. We'll see. Anyways. Whatever I decide, we'll finish up. I absolutely want to go through and get the time awards on all the stages, because I think that's the most fun way to play the stages, and I would like to give every stage the proper treatment of playing through it in the way I think is the most fun. Then after that, we'll have, well, we got something else to do after that, but I'll get to that when we get to it. See you then.